Good morning, guys. May Tarot Challenge. Let's get comfy. Oh. Today's question. This beanbag is already just. I've only had it a few weeks, and it's already kind of going flat on me. Whoop. Maybe I should get a desk that's taller. My desk is actually this coffee table that I absolutely love. It's wood, and I just love the entire table. So I was like, I'll use that for my desk. But I am kind of getting sick of sitting on a beanbag. I mean, it's not bad, but, I don't know. A chair might be better. Today's question is... I'm just still waking up, but I wanted to get this day, off on the right start. Today's question is, where do I need to self-care? Where do I need self-care? And why? I figured that the why is going to be answered in the same card, just because if you look at an area where you need self-care, it's usually fairly obvious why. Maybe not. We'll see. I think I'll draw a card too for the how of it. Which might be obvious, but, see what the greenie has to say. Oh, that was a bad riffle. You couldn't tell by the expression on my face. It's a bad riffle. All right, are we ready? Here we go. Where do I need self-care? Where do I not need self-care, greenie? No. Where do I need self-care? Nothing popping out at me today. It's right there. Five of Pentacles. Let's work with that before we go on to the why. I feel like I want to work with that for a minute. So, Five of Pentacles, the Thoth has listed as worry. And that's right along the same lines as, the RWS is the... Doesn't this go so well with... If you watched yesterday's and the day before, it's like it is all just... It lines up very well. So this is kind of like the feeling in the Rider-Waite of... kind of rejection, being left out in the cold. That's always what comes to mind when I think of the Rider-Waite imagery. But again, not feeling part of, it could even be feeling monetarily insecure, but certainly insecure as a person. This is a 5. So the balance that we had in that 4 of Pentacles, which was when? Was that? That was 4 of Swords yesterday. I have not gotten a 4 of Pentacles, I don't think. But interesting that we got a 4 yesterday, but then today is a 5. So while the 4s represent stability in their respective areas, the 5 typically means, especially in Pentacles, and I think all of the cards, 5s are instability. Where do you go after the 4? There's, it kind of all falls apart after that moment of calm and stability there. So worry makes a lot of sense. We have an upside down pentagram with... What are those symbols, I wonder? We have Mercury and Taurus, which doesn't help me because I don't know what that means. I am interested to see what these symbols are. I mean, obviously we have, a moon? And then a circle, square, and triangle. Are those alchemical? I don't know. I'm just guessing. But we're going to find out. 5 of Pentacles. Discs in the Thoth. Worry. Lord of material trouble. Blah, 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 blah. 5 ponderous gear wheels laid one upon the other, like the inner workings of a grotesque clock. Arranged as an inverse pentagram. Oh, nice! The 5 hubs are arranged as an averse pentagram, each containing one of the 5 Hindu tattva symbols of the elements. Red triangle of fire. Let's left them so you guys can see. That red triangle of fire, which is also our fire. Silver crescent of water. That's not a moon. That's their the Hindu representation for water. The blue circle of air. Yellow square of earth. And the black egg of spirit. Oh, nice. So these are the elemental symbols just in the Hindu tattva. I have to look into that more. Let me write that down just so I can look into it afterwards. Tattva, Hindu. So interesting. So we do have the elements turned around. The averse pentagram. The nothing's really in balance. Everything is a little bit chaotic. There is worry. There is lack of foundation. So this is where I need my area of work, is rebuilding a foundation. Like, I knew that. We've talked about that on these videos even. So I need to work on building a more secure foundation. This does, the pentagrams or discs are more material. They deal with more material. So this could mean, my home setting, my living situation. I don't think that that's necessarily what it's talking about. I think that it, especially since we're seeing all of the elements here, it's showing that probably in every area of my life, do I need to be re-looking at things, reviewing them, stripping them down, and I'm rebuilding. And I'm at a point in my life where I am very much doing that. So self-care. This is where I need self-care. So I feel like, yeah, we do need a couple more cards. Let's do I'm not going to draw the bottom card. I'm not feeling that for this. We will do the why. Maybe it'll give a better indication of where exactly those foundations need to be built stronger. Which again is everywhere, but who can't build their foundations a little bit more securely in every area of their lives? There's no way to get it. There's no way to get it perfect. The Knight of Wands. And this was, what did we say? The why. The why, not the how. So, the why. And this is where I really need to go back to previous readings, because I feel like some of them contradict each other. So I have to find the synchronicities and the way that they work together rather than oppose each other. But Knight of Wands is definitely about, ambitions. And I see this as, what I've been doing with my channel. That is quite a large chunk of my life right now is just doing that. Studying different elements of the tarot. So there's that, rushing headlong into studying a million different things at one time, which has not been working super well for me. Where else in my life? Not really anywhere else, because I'm pretty stagnant in my personal life for the most part. So that could be saying multiple things to me. I need foundations. Now, why do I need those foundations? I feel like this is telling me because, I am not super ambitious, but I am somewhat ambitious, and there are things I want to do in my personal life. I want to be ready to move at the end of summer. And I don't know where that is to, I need to figure that out. So I plan on maybe making a trip or two for a few days here and there in the United States to see what areas I like. I thought about Colorado. So, I won't be able to move forward, with my projects, with, my passions, which include wanting to move, wanting to be a part of a larger city with more diversity, more things to do, more things to be a part of, to get involved in. Also, you know, I want to do a lot more different things with my channel. I have some ideas of other things I want to do this summer on my channel. And so that's definitely Knight of Wands. That's Knight of Wands energy. So in order for me to do that, so why do I need the self-care? Why? Because I want to get to, you know, I want to get to that Knight of Wands spot where I feel very secure and moving forward with force, you know, with all of my energy. That may not be very safe until I build a little bit more on my foundations. Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. Let's pick the bottom card, and that's going to be our how. The Four of Cups as luxury. So of course we have Cancer, the moon in Cancer. Ooh, that's nice. So how do I do this? The Four of Cups is, of course, about stability. We do have that, you know, moment of being able to relax in luxury in the thought. But the Four of Cups that's not the same in the Rider-Waite, is it? The Four of Cups is kind of the opposite. It's being discontent, which does surprise me. And this is one of the reasons I am digging the Thoth deck. Because if we're working with numerology and not just pulling shit out of our asses, then it makes sense that the Four of Cups would be about luxury. You know, the moment in time where you can just revel in the emotional abundance, right? Or even, you know, the things that you have materially, it's saying to me. And that makes sense for the four, since the fours are about stability and wholeness for that moment. So this makes a lot more sense to me than the four. I love the Four of Cups in the Rider-Waite, but this makes more sense. And especially in conjunction with this reading. How do I do it? Focus on stability with my emotions. So it's telling me that in order to fix many areas of my life, not just my mental health or my emotional side, my intuition, not just fixing that, but fixing, you know, every area we have here. In order to fix those areas, I need to be more stable emotionally. I need to get to a place where I feel safe with my emotions. I feel on solid ground there before I can move into being more determined and a little bit more reckless and go-getter. I need to find that calm. I need to find that place where I feel I am truly myself. I am being intuitive. I am being open. I'm being very much aware. I am being very much not worried about what anybody else is thinking or doing. I'm concentrating on myself, my emotions, my psyche, and making sure all that is stable before moving on. Good reading. All right, guys. Not super short, but pretty to the point. That's all I got today. Thanks for watching. Bye.